Good evening, everyone. Looks like we have a packed house here today. Plenty of people here. Let's see who all's here. Let's see, 22 people. Chat straightened out here real quick. Oh yeah, Bill 457, Shannon McCord, Bill Betts, Coin Junkie Farm Dog, Stonecutter, Stephen McPherson, Bill Betts, Benjamin Marler, Steve Patat, Kevin Speaks, Rich H. Eric Beyer, Amber, Joe McBride, CMUS Omaha, Jeff Dunn, John Brandon Bowe, Deanne, Troy Leaper. Wow. Looks like we got a bunch of people. Hey, Hoop's here. Hidden Numismatist. Stay 6 feet away from the mic. Yeah, problem with staying 6 feet away from the mic is that you wouldn't be able to hear me if I did. These mics that you get for PCs require that your mouth be very close to them in order for them to work properly. All right, so here's what I've got for the night. I've got 30 boxes packed full of near 600 rolls of coins. And it's taken me most of the week to get this together. And for that reason, and for the reason that I have not yet shipped the reveal packages for the last 2 weeks, I'm going to spend the remainder of this week shipping reveal packages and shipping these boxes out. Now, they will go separately. I can't put them together because the boxes take up pretty much, the rolls take up pretty much every part of the box. But I will be shipping the rolls out. I will be shipping the reveal stuff out. Everyone should have everything shipped by Friday afternoon, and I will be ready to move along for another week. Now, next week, I'm not going to be doing an auction because it's the official week off. It's the first week of April. So this will represent our only auction for the time being. I will be doing a show later on in the week where I'll sell reveal spots like I generally would during the auction. I will announce that at least a couple of days ahead of time, send you guys an email, make sure everybody knows about it. Hey, Bulldog, Time Traveler Coin Exchange. A lot of people here. Okay, so I'm guessing I'm on camera right now. Yeah, I am. Hi there. Not used to putting myself on camera anymore for one reason or another. Adam Chambers, how you doing? Okay, so here's the deal. You're not actually going to see any boxes this evening. What you're going to see is a list of everything that's in the box. So we'll talk about what's in the box as we go through the process of bidding on them. Yeah, no reveals for tonight. There's not going to be any new reveals sold tonight. I will get into that a little bit later on in the week. I'm not comfortable with selling them right now because I haven't shipped a number of them out. So I need to get into shipping reveals before I start selling reveals. So I will be selling reveals a little bit later on in the week. All right, so let me go ahead and get into it just so you guys can see what we're talking about doing here. This right here is your first lot for the evening. It's box number 1. Box number 1 contains 19 rolls. There's a list of all the rolls that are contained within that lot. So you start off with a 1972S, the Circulated Memorial Roll, then a 1956 roll. It's full of buy cents. You can start these at $1. This is for the entire box of 19 rolls. Not splitting them up. They're all together. The 1955D Circulated roll. There's a 1974 original bank wrapped 1974D original bank wrapped St. Louis Fed roll in this box. 1973 D, same thing. Jim Fletcher starts this one off at $1, and Jessica comes in at 20. A $20 current bid. This one's also got a 2010 original roll. It's got a 1961 roll and 1960 roll. Neither of those have been searched. Nothing in this in this lot has been searched. Everything in this lot is original as is, or as original as I know how to make them. In other words, I haven't been through them. We're going to have 4 circulated memorial scent mystery rolls. Like you got 261 rolls, or 1936 circulated roll. A 1936 roll, I mean, who knows what that could contain. I had probably around 300 rolls of circulated Lincoln scents that were wrapped by date and mint mark that I had held back over the years. I finally decided not to hold them anymore because I don't think I'm ever going to actually go through them. So a lot of these are the earlier circulated wheat rolls that I have in here are actually rolls that I had planned on going through for cherry picker dye varieties. Never ended up doing it. So this 36P roll could actually contain double dye obverses. So never know what's inside, have no idea, but there's also a 1918 tubed circulated wheat roll in there. Now, typically, when we talk about circulated wheat rolls, we're talking about rolls that are average circulated for the period. So 1918 is going to be probably good to find. There is a 1959 Philadelphia BU scent roll in there. There's a 1950 Philadelphia circulated wheat scent roll. Go Wi-Fi is up to $42 on this, looking for $43. Got a $42 bid looking for $43. Can't do half-dollar bids after $20, Mr. Fletcher. Half-dollar bids are only up to $20. So we got a $42 current bid. Now $45. I hear a $45 current bid looking for $46. $47. Got $47 out of Go Wi-Fi. At $47 out of Go Wi-Fi. Looking for a $48 bid. I don't mean to scare you or anything, but that 1918 roll, probably a $10 roll all by itself. You got 19 rolls in here. Go Wi-Fi's current bid at $47. You also got a 1955D circulated wheat scent roll in there. That 55D roll could contain the doubled eyelid, any one of a number. I think there's like, yes, there's close to 30 different 3-punch mint marks in 1955D now. Even McPherson has a $50 bid now. $50 bid looking for $55. $50 bid looking for $55. $5 increments after $50. Hello, Pink Floyd. Winters past 50? Anyone past 50? $55 bid looking for it? Go Wi-Fi with 55. The buy scent rolls you got? Awesome, that's really good. I don't know what's in them. I've never been inside of them, but I have opened a few of the other rolls that came with it, and they were actually pretty good. So these, yeah, there is a roll of 56 buys in this particular box. Those coins generally sell for around $1 a piece, so you're talking about a 50 roll right there. Right, Steve McPherson gives us a $60 bid. Got a $60 bid for Steve McPherson. Looking at 60. Looking for 65. $60 bid looking for 65. Got no more interest past 50. We can start counting it down. We got 65. Go Wi-Fi at $65. Oh, I understood. All right, Stephen McPherson is out. Thank you very much. Go Wi-Fi at $65, looking for 70. Go ahead and start counting it down to go Wi-Fi. Going once to go Wi-Fi $65. Looking for 70. $65 looking for 70. Go Wi-Fi is $65, going twice now. Final warning, everyone. Got a $65 bid. $65 bid looking for 70. Go Wi-Fi. And it looks like we're going to be sold to Go Wi-Fi $65. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. All right, here's our second box for the evening. So that's how that's going to work. I'm just going to describe to you and talk to you about the content of the box as we go through it. That way you guys get a good, fine chance to bid on it. Because once these rolls are gone, they're gone. I'm not going to be replacing these particular rolls. These are all rolls that came in large groups. But I've had boxes and boxes of these things for years, and it's just about time to start thinning the herd, you might say. It's a spring cleaning sale. So this box, number 2, it contains 21 rolls total. You have a 1927 roll, 1928 roll. That starts you off. Then look at all the different wheat rolls that you get in there. There's a 1934 Philadelphia. There's a couple of 41 Philadelphias. There's a 36 Philadelphia. There's a 56D, 52D. These are all years that contain cherry picker listings. So your chances that you can get these and find cherry picker listings in there is just as good as any other 50 coin roll that's never been looked at. Shipping on these, if you get one box, shipping is $8. 2 boxes, it's $14. Anything after 2 boxes, I'm paying the shipping for you. So it's 1 is 8, 2 or more is 14. So if you end up getting 25 boxes, then it's $14. So Deanne has a $20 bid in. Deanne at $20. Farm Dog at $25. Yeah, for this particular sale, it's either 8 or 14. It's $8 for 1 box, 14 for 2 or more. Benjamin Marler comes in with a $30 bid. I appreciate it, sir. This one does have a 1960 Philadelphia BU cent roll. It's from the Vandiver estates, from Governor Vandiver's collection. Now, these rolls were, I'm going to say, not stored in the best form. Some of them have some moisture damage on the inside of the rolls. But most of them are pretty decent rolls. But they do come from the governor's estate. We have a 2001 memorial cent roll in this. The 1969D, a 1961 Philadelphia, and a 62 Philadelphia, and then most of the rest of the box is all wheat cents. There's a 49S, three different double diaverses for 1949S. 1956D, you get 2 chances because there's 2 rolls in here for 56D. Benjamin Marler, a $55 bid looking for 60. Got a $55 bid looking for 60 now. Farm Dog says he's out. Thank you, Farm Dog. And Kevin speaks at 60 right before Shannon McCord tries it. Yeah, Kevin speaks at $60. Benjamin is out. Thank you, sir. Some really nice double die reverses on 1942 Philadelphia as well. And Shannon now says he's out. Kevin speaks at $60 going once. Going twice now, Kevin speaks at 60, and Adam Chambers comes in at 65. Adam Chambers, $65 is a current high bid, looking for 70. You get how many? See, there's 21 rolls, 20, 19, 18, 17. So 16 of the rolls are all circulated wheat cent rolls. All grouped by date and mint mark for you. Kevin speaks at 70. And Adam Chambers at 75. Adam Chambers 75 is our current high bid. And Kevin is out. I appreciate it, Kevin. Thank you very much. Going once now to Adam Chambers, $75. Going twice now. Adam Chambers, $75 looking for 80. $75 bid looking for 80 now. And we're sold. Adam Chambers at $75. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much and congratulations. Now moving on to our next box. This is box number 3. There's 22 rolls in this box. It's all mixed up. You can see the contents there. There's a 2001 roll. There's a 61D roll from the Vandiver estate. A 69D BU scent roll. You got some mixed wheat rolls. A couple of mystery rolls of memorial scents. Some original bank wrap rolls from 73D and 74D. There's a 1955D by error wheat scent roll. An entire roll of buy scents from 1955. There's 3 1981D rolls. Okay, Deanne comes in with a $60 bid after Jim Fletcher's 10. $60 current high bid. Got a $60 current high bid right now. Like hidden is floating behind just a little bit there. Then that one roll that says 1936 PS mixed circulated wheat scent roll, it's about a half a roll of Philadelphia and half a roll of San Francisco is basically. It may not be right on half and half, but it's 20 and 30 or something like that. It's just got both in it. It's got some 36Ps and some 36S. There's a roll of 44D in here. You know what that implicates. Some chance you could find the big D over S OMM. So we got Deanne at $60. Any other interest in this? We'll start counting it down. Deanne at $60 looking for 65. $60 bid looking for 65. Going once to Deanne for 60 on this one. Now Stephen McPherson comes in at 65. And Deanne at 70. Not to be outdone. Deanne's our current high bidder at $70. Looking for a bid of 75. Steve McPherson is out. Deanne at 70 looking for 75. And we're going once to Deanne at $70. Twice now, Deanne, $70. The final call on this one. All in, all done. And sold to Deanne at $70. I appreciate it. Thank you very much to everyone who bid. Move on and look at the next box now. Content to the next box also starts out with a 2001 Philadelphia roll. But here we have a 1983 roll. We have a 1969D. It's a partial roll. It's only got about 30 coins in it. There's a 2014 Philadelphia roll in this. This is for the people who like the slightly newer coins. We have a mixed wheat scent roll along with a 45, a 55, a 51D, 58D, 41 Philadelphia, a 49 Philadelphia, and a 58D also in the box. So there's a good half dozen or so wheat scent rolls. But there's also some 73D Fed rolls, a couple of 64D rolls, 9 Philadelphia from the Vandiver estate. Looking for a bit of $1 to get this one started. $1 will get us started on this. And we got Jim Fletcher at 10. Hello, Art. Farm Dog 15. Farm Dog's at $15 on this one now. $15 for 22 rolls. We got $20 bid, Jim Fletcher. Got a $20 bid, Jim Fletcher on this one. Looking for a $21 bid. Got a $20 bid. Looking for $21.25. Jeremy, good evening, sir. And Farm Dog at 21. Paul Hampton at 25. Right, we do have a 1955 Philadelphia circulated wheat scent roll in here. Never know when you're going to run across one of those DDO number 2. There's also a DDO number 3. Nice class 6 with fat letters. And I'm accorded $40. $40 current high bid on this one. Scott broke his foot and he needs something to do. Oh my gosh. Well, I hope Scott's going to do better soon. I broke my foot one time. It took it about 2 or 3 weeks before I was ready to come off the crutches, but when I came off the crutches, I was doing okay after that. I had to walk about 10 miles a day for my job, so those crutches got pretty nasty on my armpits trying to use them. Got better after a while. One good thing about broken feet is they do tend to mend quickly. Now my brother, on the other hand, he had an issue with a four-wheeler one time, rolled over on his leg and broke his foot. He was out of commission for a good 8 weeks. Got Paul Hampton right now with a $41 bid. $41 bid looking for 42 or more. Art, I believe that would be on your end. You may not have the screen zoomed to its full. If you're looking on a browser, do a Control-0. If you're on a computer, Control-0 will return you to 100% of actual size. Stephen McPherson out with a $50 bid right now. Stephen McPherson is our high bid. Shannon McCord came in at 44, just behind him. So there's some information for you. At least one of the nice 1957D double die obverses also has a filled B. So whomever filled this roll was only looking for the filled B. They weren't looking for the double dies, so you never know what they could have gotten. Shannon McCord at $55 now. Paul Hampton says he's out. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Shannon McCord at $55 is our current high bid, looking for 60. $55 bid looking for 60. And we can go ahead and start counting this one down. 5 looking for 60. We got a $60 bid, Stephen McPherson. Stephen McPherson, a $60 bid now. Farm Dog is out. I appreciate it, Farm Dog. McPherson at $60. Looking for 65. Got a $60 bid looking for 65. Shannon's out. Thank you, Shannon. We're going twice now. All in, all done. Stephen McPherson at $60. Our winner. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you to everyone else for bidding. Move on to the next item. Next one, box number 5. This one starts off with a few mystery rolls of memorials. They're circulated memorials that were wrapped up and turned into the bank prior to 1901. And they were pulled out and then held for years and years and then sold as an estate. Those rolls were sold to a pawn shop dealer I know as wheat cent rolls. And when he started looking at them, going to pour them into bags and count them out by the wheat cents, he realized that they were memorial cents. So he called me, had me come and get them, $350 face value. I paid face value for them in, what year was that? 1998. Paid face value for them. Never had a chance to look through them all the way. A lot of shiny 1970s coins in there because these were wrapped prior to 1981. Rich H with a $25 bid on this. Get a 1919S roll in this, 1935S roll. Then there's an original bank wrap memorial cent roll that's tails. I have no idea what year or mint that one is. And then you get D and P mint tokens that come out of the mint sets. They're the 1 cent bronze size P and D tokens that came in the mint sets. A lot of people like using those for one use or another. You get 2 rolls of them here. Well, 1 3/4 rolls. You get 3 1960 Philadelphia rolls from the Vandiver estate. Never searched, and they're probably all from the same bag. So if you get double dies in one, you're going to get double dives probably in all 3 rolls. Sissy Atwell comes in right behind Shannon McCord. Shannon McCord, a $35 bid, is our high bidder. You're going to end up with about, I would say, close to 90 of these mint tokens, because there's a full roll of 50 plus another roll that's probably got about 3 in it. So we got Stephen McPherson with a $40 bid currently as our high bidder. Steve McPherson at $40 looking for 41. Hello, Sissy. $40 bid looking for 41. Next week is going to mark a return. Actually, not next week, but the following week. The week after next is going to mark a return to singles. Go back to doing some older and better singles, some toners. I'm just trying to do a little spring cleaning and knock out some of these rolls. Mom and I are going to be looking for a place to move to sometime this summer, and I don't want to have a whole bunch of rolls to carry. So Rich H gave us a $45 bid. It's our high bid right now. Rich H at $45. Rich H at 45 is our high bid. We're looking for 46. We can bring it up for $1 more. $1 more, keep the fight going. But a $45 looking for 46. Or you bid 50, like Sissy Atwell just did. The next person up's got to bid 55 because it's a $5 increment after 50. So $50 bid looking for 55. Got a $50 bid looking for 55. Sissy Atwell is our current high bidder. Steve McPherson at 55. Steve McPherson at $55. Probably eyeballing all these nice dates on the wheat cent rolls here. 51D, nice double die, 2D over S's. There's a 52D with a nice D over S. 1956D, think of all the stuff that there is in there. A lot of good stuff. 1936 Philadelphia, chance for 3 different double die obverses and a number of double die reverses. Pinehurst is nice. Steve McPherson with a $55 bid. Now Sissy Atwell with 60. Sissy Atwell keeps it at 60. $60 is the bid. $60 high bid. We're looking for 65. I know Pinehurst is nice, but it's a little too far away for us, I think. It tends to be an issue when we're still trying to keep like a 30, 45 minute commute. We want to stay in the Raleigh area. We're at Sissy Atwell at $60 and Steve McPherson now 65. Steve McPherson now 65, looking for 70. Got a $65 bid looking for 70. I think we're actually going to be interested in looking at a house that's in Fuquay Arena. Actually west of Fuquay Arena for a little bit. You know where that is, along 64. Actually along Highway 1. Hey, Sissy Atwell's out. Won twice now to Steve McPherson at $65. Oh, Brady. And now we're sold to Steve McPherson at $65. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Thanks to everyone else for your bids. We move on to the next roll lot. This one's got 24 rolls in it. This is box number 6. 24 rolls in it. Got a few rolls of memorials. Circulated and uncirculated. Got some S-Mint memorials in this. 1951, 51D, and 52 circulated rolls. This one leans a little more heavily toward the S-Mints. Jim Fletcher comes in with a $24 bid. Tim Crowell comes in with $35 bid. $35 is our current high bid. And Troy Leeper at $40. Got Troy Leeper now at $40. You can also get 3 1974 St. Louis Fed wrapped rolls in them. The 1970 Philadelphia roll. I looked at that one just long enough to figure out what it was. Pretty nice coins in there. Got SRK Iron Man out $50. Some of these circulated memorial rolls have actually produced some pretty good varieties. Techstar now at $55. Techstar at $55, and Joe McBride comes in just a little late. $55. Tim Crowell says he's out. Thank you, sir. Now Joe comes in at $65. Joe McBride at $65 is our high bid. Techstar at $70. Techstar at $70 is our current high bid. If I could learn to speak English here. $70 high bid. Notice you get a 1970. You get two 1970s circulated rolls in there. Have not been checked for small dates. They've not been checked for double dies. Kevin Speaks comes in at $75. That's right, that 69S Counterclash. There's 3 rolls of 69S. Remember, we had one of those available a couple of weeks ago at auction. Sold for, I believe, $180. Jesse Atwell comes in at $80, and Techstar at $80 right behind her. And Kevin Speaks beats it all out at $85. Kevin Speaks at $85. SRK follows up just a little late at $85. Kevin Speaks has current high bid at $85, and Sissy Outwell at $90. Sissy comes back in at $90. And Kevin Speaks at $95. Sissy Atwell pops in at $100 now. Got a $100 bid looking for $110. And I do believe we start $10 increments at $100. Is that correct? Kevin Speaks at $110. Kevin Speaks at $110 on this roll deal. Right, that's up to $100, then $10. We got $110 looking for $120. Got a $110 bid. $110 bid on Kevin Speaks right now. Going twice now to Kevin Speaks at $110. All in, all done, everybody. Last chance. Sold to Kevin Speaks at $110. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Thanks to everyone else who bid. Take a look at the next one. Big box, 24 rolls. Start off with a couple of 2001 rolls. 74D OBWs. We've got some circulated memorial cents. 70D, 73D. Philadelphia, 270S and a 72. Got a whole bunch of nice cherry picker listed dates for double dies, repunch, mint marks, whatever else you might be looking for. 1941D, 1951D. 3 rolls. 51D, a 56D roll, a 55 Philadelphia roll. 34 Philadelphia, and then there's a 1919S roll. 1919S actually has really nice 3-punch mint mark that a lot of people don't know about. Might even find one of those in there. Plus, you go back and you get another 41 roll, 42 roll. Got Sissy Atwell at $50 right now is our current high bid. Growl comes in just a little late at 50, and Shannon McCord comes in at 60. Shannon McCord at $60 right. Shannon McCord at 60, looking for 65. $60 bid, looking for 65. 60 is the high. Next start 70. Next start $70 on this 24 roll box. This Atwell a little late. 5, then hit 75. McCord at 80, so we've got 80 currently. Shannon McCord at $80. Atwell at 85. I will invoice for these tonight after the show. Get that invoice paid before 10 o'clock in the morning. Your boxes will go out tomorrow. Sissy Atwell at $85, a current high bid, looking for 90. $5 looking for 90. Shannon's out, thank you very much. Sissy at 85, going once. Looking for a $90 bid. Twice, now final call. Now sold to Sissy Atwell at $85. I appreciate it very much. Hopefully that'll keep you company on the road. You know, those empty cities are kind of eerie. Next up, box number 8, 25 rolls. This has got 25 rolls. It's all memorials. We've got 6 rolls of 74D original bank wrapped rolls from St. Louis Fed Reserve wrapped shotgun shell rolls. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 2016D sealed plastic. Got 5 1981 rolls. We've got 3 1964D and a 61D. And then we've got some 61 Philadelphia rolls. There's 4 of them from the Vandiver estate. They're all 1961 Philadelphia. None of these rolls have been searched. Anything that you know of in any of these can be in any of these. We're looking for a $1 start, and we got 20 from Jim Fletcher and 25 from Eric Beyer. $20 from Jim Fletcher, 25 from Eric Beyer. Up to $1 a roll now, 26 from Jim Fletcher. 30 from Tim Crowell. $30 bid from Tim Crowell. Eric Beyer comes in just a little late, but then comes back at $40. Eric Beyer is our current high bid at $40, looking for 41. Got a current high bid of $40, looking for 41. To see how long before you get back home so that you can pick this box up and carry it back out on the road with you. Tim Crowell at 41 now. And Eric Beyer at 42. This is an entire box of BU rolls. These are all uncirculated coins. And Troy Leeper comes in at $50. So we've got a $50 bid from Troy Leeper. Just a bit late is Tim Corral and Coin Junkie at $45. Troy Leeper's $50 bid is high. $50 bid now looking for 55. $50 bid now looking for 55. There is a doubled ear now for 2016D. Wonderful. I just put 6 rolls of them in this box. Eric Beyer is out. Tim Crowell says he's out. And we are at Troy Leeper. $50 is our current high bid. Going once at $50 to Troy Leeper. We're looking at 55. $50 bid looking for 55. Final last call, folks. Get your bids in. This is the last call. We're sold to Troy Leaper at $50. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Take a look at lot 9 now. This gets us back into some wheat cent rolls, pretty much. Got a couple of 1960D large date rolls and a 1960 Philadelphia large date roll, but the rest of them are all wheats. 3 rolls of 1941. Got 2 rolls of 1949S. 49S is always interesting to look through. Two rolls of 51 or 2 rolls of 52. A 51D in here. A couple of 52D rolls, a 53D roll. 55 Philly, 2 56Ds, and a 58D. 21 rolls altogether here. Get me started at $1. Got Shannon McCord starts at 20. Just under $1 a roll, then 21 to Jim Fletcher. Jim Fletcher, $21, looking for 22. Chuck Nickel comes in at $30. I appreciate it, sir. $30 bid at box number 9. 21 rolls here. $30 bid on this one, looking for 31. Shannon McCord comes in at $55. $55 is a current high bid. Got a $55 bid with Shannon McCord. Looking for 50. Actually looking for 60. Can't do 56. Pay attention to my own rules. Steve McPherson comes in at $60 and Benjamin Marler at $65. A $65 current high bid. Got $65 with Benjamin Marler, then $70 with Stephen McPherson. $75 with Benjamin Marler. So Benjamin and Stephen are fighting back and forth, and Shannon McCord steps in with $80. Shannon McCord win with $80. Nope. Benjamin Marler will take it at $85. At $85 current high bid, looking for $90. $85 looking for $90. And Jim says, welcome to the party. Benjamin's been bidding. He's just been getting outbid. Maybe this time, maybe this will be his box. Shannon's out. Benjamin's current high bid at $85, looking for $90. Even thinking about it. Got a lot of possibilities with this. Going once at 85 to Benjamin Marler, going once at 85. Everybody get your bids in now. Got Stephen McPherson at 90. Stephen McPherson comes back in at $90. Gonna make Benjamin either kill it or go. One or the other. Looking for a $95 bid. And Benjamin's out. So Steve McPherson at $90. And count it down with Steve McPherson at $90. Everybody get your bids in there. Need a $95 bid. Going once now to Steve McPherson at $90. Going twice now. McPherson at $90 will be our winner. Thank you everyone for bidding. Appreciate it. Let's move on to the next one. Next box. This one's got a lot of OBW Fed rolls in it. You're going to get a full, what is it, 3, 6, 9, 10, 1974 Ds. And you got 2 1973 Ds in here. And there's a couple of 77 Philadelphias. So for people who like the original shotgun rolls from the Fed Reserve, you're getting a bunch of them in this box. Bunch of them. And these things sell for $3 or $4 a roll. You got 22 rolls in here. And you got a 64D. You got a 61. You got a couple of 61Ds. Well, one of them circulated. There's a 69S, 261D circulated rolls, 269S circulated rolls. I'll get these a little bit. I was adding these to the list as I ran into the coins, so sometimes they're a little bit out of order, but that's okay. It's a list of what's in the box. It's not a list in order by what's in the box. And we got Paul Hampton at $55, a current high bid. Paul Hampton at $55, a current high bid. And now Shannon McCord at 65. Coin Junkie comes in just behind at 60. Shannon McCord's got the high bid of $65. At a high bid of $65, looking for 70. I have found that sometimes these circulated rolls that cover dates with really nice varieties have a tendency to actually produce better than the BU rolls do, because the circulated rolls, there's some likelihood that you could actually have. Now we got a $65 bid. It takes a $70 bid to keep this going, Mr. Hampton. I'm sorry. So Shannon McCord at $65 is our current high bid. We need 70. All right, Paul Hampton comes back at $70. Says 70 cents, but I know the difference. $70 is our current high bid, Paul Hampton. That's right. $5 increases at a minimum. Increase more than 5 if you want. That's a $5 minimum increase. So we've got a $70 bid looking for 75. $70 bid looking for 75, and Shannon McCord is out. We're going once to Paul Hampton at $70. Paul needs some stuff to look through too. Going twice now to Paul Hampton at $70, and we're going to be sold now to Paul Hampton at $70. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir, and congratulations. Let me move us on to the next lot. Right there. Box number 11. Got 18 rolls in it. This one's got a bunch of the Vandiver estate coins in it. So got some mishmash hodgepodge of this roll and that roll, this date and that date. But it's got 72D, 1989D. It's got some pretty nice ones in it. It's got a 45 circulated partial roll. Got a BU cent roll from 1961D. Got 281P uncirculated rolls. Got a 1960D small date roll. All BU. Tim Fletcher starting us off at $21. I appreciate it, sir. $21 bid now, looking for 22. $21 bid, looking for 22. 21 is the high. Above $21, we'll start counting it down. $21 bid looking for 22 now. And Shannon McCord comes in at 30. And Rich H and Eric Byer come in at 22. Shannon McCord is our current high bidder at $30. Paul Hampton comes in at 33. Hampton at 33 now. Shannon McCord at 50. Settles that now, doesn't it? A $55 bid to keep it going. Shannon McCord at $50. Very commanding lead on this one. After this, we'll only have 19 boxes left. Name in there, get one of these boxes. You'll be looking for stuff to do in your house. Get those rolls out, you'll find honeydews to do. Shannon McCord at $50. Let's start counting it down. Shannon McCord is our current high bidder at $50. Stonecutter at $55. Sissy Atwell comes in at $55. Just before we could sell it to Shannon at $50, we've got Stonecutter at $55. Sissy Atwell's $55 bid is just behind Stonecutter. Stonecutter at 55 is our current high bid. For a bid of 60. Shannon McCord comes back at 65. McCord's not playing games here. $65 bid now, looking for 70. 65 looking for 70 is our high bid. Stonecutter is out. Thank you. Shannon McCord is $65. $65 high bid. Let's start counting it down. Looking for 70. Shannon McCord at $65 is going once now. Going to be your final warning. Final warning, 18 rolls now, $65. Looking for 70. Going twice to Shannon McCord. Sissy Atwell hit 70 just before Shannon has a chance to buy it. Sissy Atwell at $70 is our current high bid. Your signal might be getting bad, but you just happened to get right in there right before the sold sign went up. So, Sissy Atwell, $70 is our current high bid, looking for 75. And Shannon's out. So, Sissy Atwell has this at $70. Let's start counting it down to Sissy. $70 looking for 75. $70 is our current high bid. Sissy comes in at $70 going once now. And now going twice to Sissy Atwell at $70. Ole and all done now. Final warning now. Sissy Atwell purchases this one at $70. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Hello, Victoria. Let's see. Next item. This one right here. Got ourselves another box. 21 rolls this time. This one's got a mix of BU Memorial and circulated wheat rolls. Notice some of the key coins in this one. Get a 1935D roll. Get a 1919 roll. A 1939 roll. 1934-35 mix roll, and another roll of 1934. Got a whole bunch of earlier rolls in. And a number of the pretty nice wheat rolls. 5 varieties in any of the years that I've got in here. Jim Fletcher starting this one off at $21. $21 will start this one. It's $1 a roll. The only partial roll in this one's in 1985. It's a half roll. Paul Hampton at $40 now. Paul Hampton at $40, and Jim Fletcher comes in at $41. And Tim Crowell comes in at $50. I was looking at my keyboard trying to figure out what he was saying. He was trying to say 50. Then he came back and actually said 50. Chuck Nickel at 45 and Go Wi-Fi at 45 after Tim Crowell's $50 bid. Tim Crowell is currently our high bid at $50. This is box number 12. 21 rolls in here. Go Wi-Fi bids 55. Go Wi-Fi bids $55. $55 is our current high bid. Looking for $55 bid currently looking for 60. $55 to Go Wi-Fi. Other interest past 55. Let's start counting it down. We got Kevin Speaks now at $60. $60 is our current high bid. $60. Need 65. Want to take this one home at 65? Go Wi-Fi bid 65. 65 now. Tim Crowell is out. I appreciate it. Thank you. And Kevin Speaks comes in at 70. Kevin Speaks at 70, looking for 75. Got a $70 bid looking for 75. A $70 bid looking for 75. Start counting it down now at $70 to Kevin Speaks. $70 high bid looking for 75. The Wi-Fi is out now. We're going once to Kevin Speaks at $70 for a $75 bid. Going twice now to Kevin for $70. All in, all done. Your final warning, folks. And we're sold to Kevin Speaks at $70. Congratulations. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now let's move on to the next item. We got a box number 13. This one's got 26 rolls in it. 26 rolls, and all of these are original bank wrap rolls. We've got 73, 79, and 74D, 73D, 74D, 79 Philadelphia. These are all original rolls. You've got 8 rolls of 79 that are just in bank paper, and then you have St. Louis Fed Reserve rolls for 73D and 74D. Big box full of 26 original bank wrapped rolls. We've got Doug Reese in here at $80 now. Started with Troy Leaper at 65, Paul Hampton at 70, now Doug Reese at 80. $80 is the bid. Looking for 85. Got $80 bid looking for 85 to keep this one moving. And Guyver comes in with an $80 bid, $85 bid. Thank you very much, sir. $85 bid. 85 is the high. Looking for 90. $85 bid current. $19.79 tends to be that 1 year where if you get a really, really nice high-grade coin out of it, you could have a lot of money. Worth a pile of money. If you get a good one. Has to be a really good one, though. Doug Reese at $90. Doug Reese at $90, our current high bid, looking for 95. Got a $90 bid looking for 95. Troy Leaper is out. Doug Reese at 90. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Doug Reese. $90 bid looking for 95. And Guyver is out too. A $90 bid going once to Doug Reese. And going twice now to Doug Reese at $90 looking for 95. Final warning. And sold to Doug Reese at $90. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Congratulations. And thanks to everyone else who bid. Here's box number 14. Box number 14 is all circulated wheat cents. There are a few mixed date rolls, and there are a number of nice rolls in here from different dates that you can find a lot of goodies in. Your 1948S roll, the first one listed, only has 17 coins in it. It's less than half a roll. You really only got 21, about 21 and a half rolls in here. But there's a 1936D, 1938D, 1937 Philadelphia, 1940 Philadelphia, all pre-war issues. And if you'll notice, you got 2 1944D rolls in there that have not been searched. 2 1944D not been searched. You've got 3 1952D. Actually, 4. 4 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1952D rolls in here. I'll get the count right. 5 1952D rolls in here. New Marshall comes in at $50. Hello, New Marshall. Get us started at $50. New Marshall gets us started at $50 looking for a $55 bid. Got 22 rolls in this box. Actually, we've established it's about 21. 44D also does have some nice RPMs and some nice double dies. Found a really nice double die reverse 44D a week ago. Really, really nice double die reverses. And start counting down to new Marshall at $50. New Marshall at $50 looking for a $55 bid. Marshall at 50 looking for a $55 bid. We can count it down to new Marshall going once now. And Steve McPherson at 60. SRK Iron Man's just a little bit late at 60. Need a $65 bid to keep this one moving. $65 bid now looking for 65. $60 bid. 65 to Techstar. No, 65 to SRK Iron Man. Techstar was a $55 bid. Now Techstar is out. Appreciate it, sir. $65 amount now to SRK Iron Man and 70 to Steve McPherson. Steve McPherson in at 70. Now New Marshall at 75. New Marshall $75 our current high bid. Looking for 70. Looking for 80 actually. $75 high bid. Looking for 80. New Marshall in town. Steve McPherson at $80 now. SRK Iron Man comes in just a little bit late again. That $80 bid is our current high bid for Steve McPherson. Our current $80 bid looking for 85. $80 bid looking for 85. Anybody 85? Freddie says he knows there's somebody out there for 100. New Marshall at 85 now. Got a bid at 85 looking for 90. Got a bid at 85 looking for 90. Anybody for 90? And Steve McPherson at 90. $90 bid now. $90 bid looking for 95. 22 rolls of nice wheat cents here. Person at 90. I bid 90 looking for 95 now. And New Marshall is out. Steve McPherson is our sole bidder currently at $90. SRK Iron Man wants to come back in. Going once to Steve McPherson at $90. Never know when somebody's just going to come in out of left field and try to snipe it at the end. And right now is your time to do it. You're going twice. Final call here. Steve McPherson at $90. And SRK Iron Man comes in at 95. SRK at 95. Overcomes Steve McPherson just by a second. Wheatback Attack, how you doing? The SRK Iron Man had a $95 bid in there. Accidentally deleted the $95 bid by SRK Iron Man, but it was there. She meant to retract her sold statement, accidentally deleted the wrong statement, so SRK at 95 is our current high bid. It is still going. SRK at 95, we're looking for 100. $95 bid looking for 100. 100 will take it. And Steve McPherson has a $100 bid in there looking for 110 now. Got a $100 bid looking for 110. 100 looking for 110. 100 is our current high bid with Stephen McPherson. And SRK is out. Steve McPherson at 100 is our current high bid. Let's start counting it down to Steve McPherson. 100 looking for 110. At 100 looking for 110, going once to Steve McPherson at 100. Looking for 110 keeps this one rolling, going twice now. Going twice now, and all in, all done. Steve McPherson will take this one at $100. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. Congratulations, and see what we got next. Next up, this one's all wheat cents. All wheat cents. We've got a 1919 roll. 1937 roll. We got two 1934 rolls. 1934 is that date that has the really nice double die obverse that has another date underneath the date. There's just a little part of a 9 and a 3 underneath the 9-3 of the date. And boy, those things are valuable, really valuable. High value coins. Got a number of 1941 Philadelphia rolls here, 1942 Philadelphia rolls, loaded full of double dies. 1944D, 1955 Philadelphia, 1956D. This is like the who's who of the nice circulated wheat cent rolls to be looking through. 1939S, 1952D, and 1944P. Remember the 1944P where you've got a part of a 9 in the first 4 of the date? Then we've got a few mixed circulated wheat cent rolls. There's 4 of those in there, making this box round out at 23 rolls altogether. Techstar has our current high bid at 55. Now go Wi-Fi at 60. There's even a 1951D roll in here. 1951D is the one that has a really nice double die obverse, and it also has 2 different D over S OMMs. A number of nice RPMs in those as well. 1950D also has nice RPMs. You got 44D, you got 51D, and you got 52D. There's all 3 of our modern wheat cent OMMs represented right there. 1944D, 1951D, 1952D. SRK Ironman at $100. $100 bid. Looking for 110 now. SRK Ironman at $100, looking for 110. Got a $100 bid now. Never know what you're going to come out of these with. Go Wi-Fi at 110. Thank you, sir. I had bought these rolls a long time ago. I've had them for a while now, and they came in mixed batches. So I would get 300 or 400 rolls that were all rolled by date and mint mark. I'd take all the more common dates and I'd pour them into the bags and pour them into other things, or just sell them as it was. And then I held all these back because I was thinking, oh, well, one of these days I'm going to retire and I'm going to need to have something to look through, right? So that was all great and fine until I had a couple of thousand of these. Just don't have any ability or time to sit and scope through all of these rolls. So time to share the wealth. Time to share it and get it out there so other people can start looking for them. SRK Ironman now at 120. Got a $120 bid looking for 130. At 120 looking for 130 now. And Go Wi-Fi is out. SRK Ironman at $120. SRK Ironman $120 is our current high bid, looking for 130. Go ahead and start counting it down to him. Going once and now going twice to SRK Ironman at 120. Final call on this one. SRK Ironman will take this one at $120. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And I'm moving on to the next lot. This is a little bit shorter box, but this one's got all nickels. Everything in here is nickels. Full box of nickels. We've got 1938S circulated roll. We've got BU rolls from 1958D, 1961P, 1961D, 1963P partial roll here. And there's a 1953D BU roll. 1988 Philadelphia. Now, the very top coin on this 1988 Philadelphia BU roll is a beautiful toner. Really, really nice toning on this coin. And you get a 2005, the Philadelphia Mint Bison nickels. Full roll of those. There's 2 coins, 1947S Jefferson nickels. They're in pretty decent shape. There is a 1940s circulated nickel roll. I'm not really sure exactly what date or mint or anything else it is. I just noticed the roll's starting to fall apart, so I left it together. I didn't open it up. I just kept it together as it was. Now, full rolls of nickels are 40 coins. So there's actually fewer coins in this box than there have been in the other boxes because there's only 14 rolls and 40 coins a roll. But there are some nice coins to look through in here. There's a lot of luster on a lot of these coins. We currently have Go Wi-Fi at a $55 bid. $55 bid is our current high, looking for 60. Got a $55 bid currently looking for 60. Yep, they're nickels. But I did keep the nickels. I didn't say that. I did keep the nickel separate from the cents this time around. Troy Leaper at $60. Troy Leaper $60 and Jeremy Johnson at $65. Troy Leaper at $60. Jeremy Johnson at $65. Jeremy Johnson is currently our high bidder at $65. $65 is our current high bid, looking for 70. Going to have 3 boxes of nickels coming up tonight. 3 different boxes. Ain't nothing but nickels. Of all you nickel buyers out there. So Jeremy Johnson at 65. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Jeremy Johnson 65, looking for 70. Jeremy Johnson is our current high bidder at 65. I have a nickel party. Guyver comes in at $70. Guyver at $70 is our current high bidder now. And Jeremy back at 75. Jeremy at $75, a current high bidder, looking for 80. Jeremy Johnson at $75. No further interest. We'll go ahead and start counting it down. Now Guyver comes in at $81. Guyver at 81, now looking for 86. $81 bid, looking for 86 now. Currently $81, looking for 86. $81 looking for 86. We can start counting it down to Guyver at $81. And Jeremy comes back at 86. Jeremy will not be outdone. Jeremy at $86, looking for 91. $86 bid, looking for 91 now. And Guyver at 92. Guyver at 92, looking for 97. You're not going to confuse me with it. Not going to happen. I can add. Guyver at 92, looking for 97. Hello, Kelly. Guyver 92, looking for 97. Start counting it down to Guyver at 92. Guyver at $92, going once now. Guyver at 92. Jeremy says he's out. Going twice to Guyver at 92. Been all done now. Last chance, final call. Guyver will take this one at $92. Appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. On to the next lot. Next lot now. Box full of memorial rolls and wheat rolls. You guys can get back into this one. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 1981 rolls. We've got 4 1961D rolls. And then we've got, well, we're back into the boxes full of wheat cent rolls from the dates that you really want to be looking through. 1940, 1947, 1952, 53D. Here's a 36 Philadelphia, 2 1951D. 2 1955D, 2 1956D, and a 57D. You can't do much better than this for having stuff to look through for good varieties. Benjamin Marler's out there with $80 bid now. $80 bid is our current high bid on this. 22 rolls in this box, number 17. Hello, Jeep and John. You're late. Did you get the email? I sent an email out. Benjamin's our current high bid at $82. Hello, Feudal Hearts. You guys will have to remember that the show starts at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. Tuesday evenings, 8 p.m. Eastern Time on Tuesday evening. We do take a week off every month, so there will not be an auction next week. Might be reveals next week, but there won't be an auction. Busy. I get that. I get emails all the time that I don't read right away. That's for sure. Especially when somebody's trying to get me to come spend money, right? Necessarily read all those right away. I understand. Everybody's got life to go through. Especially right now when everything's a little bit confusing. So we got Benjamin Marler at $80. Gonna start counting it down to Benjamin Marler at $80. There's going once. Going once to Benjamin at $80. Going twice now. And Guyver bids $85. Guyver bids $85. Benjamin Marler need to bid $90 to keep this one moving. Guyver at $85 is our current high bid. 5 looking for 90. Got 90. Got 90 from Benjamin Marler looking for 5. Got 90 from Benjamin Marler looking for 5. Benjamin Marler has a current high bid at $80. Guyver bids 96. 6 looking for 101. $96 bid looking for 101. Have to have a 101 big. Still got a $96 bid looking for 101. Benjamin Marler at 100 is not enough. Got a $5 minimum increment bid. So Benjamin 101, we're looking for 101, we're looking for 111. 1 looking for 111, got a $101 bid looking for 111. Guyver needs to bid $111. Moving, otherwise Benjamin Marler will take it home at 101. Go ahead and start counting it down. Push the time on your bidders. Guyver is out now. Benjamin Marler at 101 is our sole bidder. 101 going once now. Got 101 looking for 111 going twice. Final call here. 1956D circulated wheat. Sold to Benjamin Marler at 101. Sold to Benjamin Marler at 101. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for your bids. To everyone else. All right, here we go. Back to a box of Jefferson nickels. It's pretty simple. This is 13 rolls of 1961D Jefferson nickels starting at $1. Got $26 face value here, starting at $1. This is box number 18. 13 rolls of 1961D BU Jefferson nickels starting at $1. They get me started on this one. Tiny time coins. Next auction will be in 2 weeks. Next auction will be 2 weeks from now. Rich starts us off at 25. Go Wi-Fi started us at $1. Rich H at 25. Jeremy Johnson at 30 now. Jeremy Johnson at 30. Eric Byer comes in at 32. Eric Byer's $32 bid is our current high bid, looking for 35. 32 now looking for 33, 35. Jeremy Johnson 30. Eric Byer 32. Now go Wi-Fi 33 and Jeremy Johnson at 40. Jeremy Johnson's $40 bid is our current high bid. A $40 current high bid, looking for 41. And Troy Leaper at 42. Jeremy Johnson at 40 now. Troy Leaper at 42, looking for 43. Got a $45 bid from Go Wi-Fi. Got a $45 bid from Go Wi-Fi. And Troy Leaper at 46. We got a $46 high. $46 bid now from Troy Leaper, looking for 47. Got a $46 bid, looking for 47.50. Jeremy Johnson in at 60. Jeremy Johnson at $60, looking for 65. $60 bid, looking for 65. $60 is our current high. Jeremy Johnson at $60. And Troy Leaper comes back at 65. Jeremy Johnson at 60. Now Troy Leaper at 65. Kelly Michaud at 80. Kelly Michaud comes in at $80. Jeremy's $70 was good. Kelly Michaud has one at $80 and Go Wi-Fi just laughs. This is Coin Channel. How you doing? See some boxes? We got boxes. You need boxes. Got lots of boxes. Kelly Michaud has a current high bid at $80. $80 current high bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Kelly Michaud. And Guyver at $86. Guyver at $86 comes in. Wi-Fi is out. Guyver at $86. Need a bid of 91. Got a bid of 86 looking for a bid of 91. Kelly got a $5 increment. Got a bid of 86, need 91. $86 bid, need 91. And Jeremy Johnson at 91. Now 91, need 96. Jeremy Johnson at 91. Need 96 on this one. Bids do need to be at least $5 after 50. So you can bid any increment that you want above $5. At $5 or more. So we got 91, now 100. $100 bid now need 110. $100 bid needs 110. Gotta have a 110 bid. $100 bid now for a 110, looking for 110. Kelly still has the high bid at 100. Jeremy Johnson's 105 bid was not high enough to meet the increment. So Kelly Michaud's $100 bid is still the high bid. Now Jeremy at 120 need 130. We've got a 120 bid looking for 130. $120 bid looking for 130 now. 120 looking for 130. Guyver's 126 is not enough. Kelly Michaud at 130 now, 140. 130 bid now looking for 140. We'll let you know that all of these rolls, all 13 of these rolls, did come from the Governor Vandiver estate. Get a box of nickels. Kelly Michaud at 130 looking for 140. Now Guyver at 141. 41 looking for 151. $41 looking for 151. Guyver at 141. We can start counting it down. Thank you, Jeremy. Guyver at 141. Start counting it down to Guyver at 141. Kelly is out. Thank you, Kelly. Going once now to Guyver at 141. Twice now to Guyver at 141. And we're sold to Guyver at 140. Appreciate it, sir. Your tactic worked. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now let's move on. We've got one more box of Jefferson nickels. There's 12 rolls here. This is box number 19. We've got some good rolls here. Got a 54S roll, a 58D, 72P, or 72D and 60P. These are all BU rolls. There's a 1961D and 1955. Now that 61D is a partial roll and the 55D only has 11 pieces. So they're all nice coins, but there's only 11 of them in the roll. Roy Leaper starts us off at $60 on this one. There's a 1977D partial roll. I actually had to look at these closely to make sure they weren't proof. 1977D coins were really nice. I had to look at the mint mark closely to be sure they weren't proof coins. But really nice. Go Wi-Fi at $100. Got a $100 bid on this 12 roll box of Jefferson nickels now. Jeremy bids 120. Jeremy at 120 will keep this one moving. 20 bid now looking for 130. And Go Wi-Fi bids 140. Go Wi-Fi at 140 now, looking for 150. 40 looking for 150. $10 increments after 100, buddy. A 140 looking for 150 now. Go Wi-Fi's bid at 140 is still high bid. Never got a 150 bid. For a 150 bid now, go Wi-Fi at 140. 140 is our high. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to go Wi-Fi for 140. Okay, Jeremy at 165. Jeremy at 165 is current high bid. Jeremy Johnson at 165 is our current high bid. 165 now, looking for 175. Hello, Robert. 165 now, looking for 175. Go Wi-Fi bids 175. Got a 175 bid, looking for 185. 175 now, 185. At 175 now, 185. We can start counting it down to 175 for Go Wi-Fi. Go Wi-Fi at 175 going once. Guyver at 186. 186. Guyver is our high bid at 186. Guyver now at 186. We're looking for 196. 186 looking for 196. I think Robert just ducked to get out of the way. These people shooting at each other. Guyver at 186. And now Go Wi-Fi bids for 200. 200 to Go Wi-Fi. Go Wi-Fi at $200. You never know what you could end up with in these. There's 54S over D. There's 55D over S. Pretty nice repunch mint marks for 61D. 62 could have double dies. Actually, I think there's a quadruple die for 62P reverse. Pretty nice ones in here. Going once to Go Wi-Fi at 200. And we're going twice to Go Wi-Fi at 200. And Guyver is out. We are sold now to Go Wi-Fi at 200. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for all your bids, and that's the end of the nickels for the show. Now we go to box number 20. There's 26 rolls. 26 rolls in box number 20. Half the box is going to be copper circulated memorials. There's mystery rolls of circulated memorials. These are all copper coins. They're all from 1982 on back. Start this one off at $1. Anybody want to start this at $1? Got a 1941 roll, a 1942 roll, a 44D, 52D, 255D, and a 56D. All nice cherry picker listed dates. We got 3 mixed circulated wheat rolls coming out back end of this one. Chris's Coin Channel bid $60 is our current high bid. Jim Fletcher at 22, then Steve McPherson at 50, and Chris comes in at 60. And Kelly Michaud at 65. Kelly Michaud at 65 is our current high bid, looking for 70. Got a $65 bid. And Chris Coin Channel. Chris's Coin Channel at $70. $70 looking for 75. Got a $70 bid. And we have a $75 bid from Steve McPherson. $75 from Steve McPherson looking for 80. $75 bid now looking for 80. $75 from Steve McPherson looking for 80. Start counting it down to Steve McPherson. Now we've got Chris's Coin Channel at $80 looking for 85. Got an $80 bid looking for 85 now. And Bulldog at 90. Bulldog at $90. I appreciate it, sir. Hello, Stephen Dallas. Bulldog at $90 looking for 95. Got a $90 bid looking for 95 now. And Chris is out. You're okay, Jessica. Go ahead. So Bulldog at $90. Let's start counting it down to Bulldog. Bulldog at $90 now. Looking for a bid of 95. Got a $90 bid looking for 95. You just beat up your daughter's giant panda. Oh my gosh. A Bulldog at 90 looking for 95. Got a $90 bid looking for 95. Let's count it down, please. Going once at $90 to Bulldog. And I have our last call here going twice now. Bulldog at $90. Looking for a bidder at 95. All in, all done now. We're going to be sold to Bulldog at $90. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Let's move on to the next item. Here is lot number 21. This is box 21. It's all circulated wheat cent rolls. And these things are some of the nicer dates. Got 37p, 1940p, 1941p. Got a 46S, 49S, 2 rolls. 55D, 52D, 42D. Then we got a few 44p rolls. Box lot number 21, you got 22 rolls in here. 22, can I get $1 to start this one? $1 starts it. And Steve McPherson at 50. We've got a $50 high bid now. Current bid of $50. Looking for 55. Got a bid of 50, looking for 55. Hello, Paula. The current bid of $50, looking for 55. Steve McPherson at 50. Techstar at 55. Got Techstar at 55 before Chris could come in. So Techstar at 55 is a current high bid. Looking for 60. Got a $55 bid, looking for 60. And Chris's coin channel at 60. Chris's coin channel at 60, looking for 65. Chris is at 60, looking for 65, looking for a $65 bid. We get Techstar at 65. 65 now, looking for 70. Get a $65 high bid, looking for 70. $65 bid now, looking for $70. High bid of 65. We can go ahead and start counting it down to Techstar at $65 if there's no further interest. And we got Steve McPherson at $70. $70 will get us just above $3 a roll. Steve McPherson at $70, now looking for 75. We're at exactly $3.18 a roll right now. $3.18 a roll. Techstar at $75. $75 is now currently our bid. Now at $3.40. Now Steve McPherson at $80. Steve McPherson at $80 per roll. Or $80 per roll. $80 for the box. $80 for the box. $88 would be $4 a roll. Techstar is out. Steve McPherson at $80 is our current high for 85. Bid looking for 85. We're going once now to Steve McPherson at $80. And we're going twice now to Steve McPherson at $80. That'll be our final call. All in, all done. Everybody, last call on this one. We're sold to Steve McPherson at $80. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Now let me move us on to the next item. Next item is box number 22. Now, this box right here is a big box. It's only got 20 rolls in it, but look at the contents. The entire contents of this box is all varieties and errors. The whole thing. You've got 2.5 rolls, about 2 2/3 rolls of 1958 DRPMs. Got a 1952 RPM roll, about 40 coins in that one. You've got at least 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rolls of cracked skull coins. You've got 2 rolls of buy errors. You've got a 57p cracked skull roll. There's 7 rolls of 1960Ds with filled letters, die chips, and other die anomalies. Got Troy Leaper at $100 to get this one started. Got a bid of $100 to get this one started. How about 110? Got a $100 bid now, 110, looking for 110. Many of these rolls were put together up to 50 years ago, even more than that. Some of these things look really old. They had paper tape on the outside of them. Not even plastic tape. They were paper tape. Jim Fletcher at $110. Now Troy Leaper at $120. Got a 120 bid out there looking for 130. 120 bid looking for 130. Troy Leaper is our current high bidder at 120. Now Wi-Fi at 130. $130 bid, now 140 with Troy Leaper. 140 now with Troy Leaper. These are mostly circulated. Most of the 1960Ds are uncirculated. Some of the RPMs and the RPM rolls would be uncirculated. Now the rolls that are cracked skulls or buys are the filled letters and die chips. I've never been through any of those rolls, so I don't know what is or is not circulated or uncirculated in those rolls. I know that most, if not all of the coins will grade at least XF. Most of them will be at least XF in grade. Now we've got New Marshall at 150 and Go Wi-Fi came in at 160. Go Wi-Fi at 160 was prior to Troy Leaper's 160. Made him bid back at 170. Now Troy Leaper is high bid at 170, looking for 180. 170 from Troy Leaper, now looking for 180. New Marshall in town, I believe, bid 200. Is that correct? Yes. New Marshall at 200 now. New Marshall at 200, looking for 210. Troy Leaper at 210. Troy Leaper bid at 210, looking for 220. Got a 210 bid, looking for 220. If you took the coins out of this box, sold each of them for $1, I don't even know what that would be. It'd be $1,000. $1,000 worth of coins in this box if you sold each coin in the box for $1 a coin. Not saying you could do that, but I'm going to say half of that would be a good deal. A $500 bill would be a good deal on this one. Troy Leaper's at a 210. 210 right now is our high bid. New Marshall is out. I appreciate it, New Marshall. Thank you very much, sir. Go ahead and start counting it down to Troy Leaper at 210. We're going once now to Troy Leaper at 210. And Go Wi-Fi bids 220. Go Wi-Fi at 220 now is our current high bid, looking for 230. $220 bid, looking for 230. We're 220 now. Troy Leaper at 230. $230, we're looking for a bid of 240. 240, we'll keep it going. $230 bid. I take this box home. You don't bid 240. You got to bid 240 on this one to keep it moving. $230 bid. Now Go Wi-Fi bids 240. Wi-Fi at 240. $240 now. Our current high bid, looking for 250. Got a $251 bid. Pulls the Guyver trick. 251 now is our current high bid, looking for 261. 251 looking for 261. $251 bid, looking for 261. Start counting it down now. 251 to Troy Leaper. 251 going once now. And for a bid of 261, now we're going to be going twice. Going twice now for 251 to Troy Leaper. All in, all done. This is the final call, folks. 251 to Troy Leaper, looking for a 261 bid. Your name's not easy to say quickly. Troy Leaper. I'm just going to call you Troy. How's that sound? There's only one Troy here anyway. But we're sold to Troy for $251. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate your bid, sir. Moving on to the next item. Congratulations on the win. This is going to be a really nice box for you to go through for sure. Box number 23. Got a bunch of circulated wheat cents here. We've got 24 rolls. 24 rolls of circulated wheat cents. We start off with a bunch of rolls of 1944 Philadelphia. Then we got 1942 Philadelphia. Then we got some S-Mint rolls. 1952. There is a 1935S roll in here. 1935S uncirculated 1935S rolls $1,000. This one's not uncirculated, but got a 1944S, a 41S, and then you've got a dozen. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I guess 11 mixed circulated wheat cent rolls. They're all wheat cents out of a batch that had a lot of XF and AU coins in them. At Jim Fletcher currently at $51 on this box. Jim Fletcher at $51 looking for a $56 bid. Got a $51 bid looking for a $56. Got to have a $5 increment or more. Deanne bid $60. Deanne at $60. Looking for some wheat cents. Scott will have fun with that. Got a $60 bid now looking for $65. And now $66 from Techstar. Techstar $66 bid is our current high bid. Joe McBride's $1 behind. Techstar $66 looking for $72. 66 now looking for $72. Need a $72 bid to keep this one moving. And we start counting it down to Techstar 66. Techstar 66 is our current high bid looking for $72. And Joe McBride comes in at 72. Now we've got 72 for Joe McBride looking for 77. 72 now looking for 77. Got a $72 bid is our current high bid. Steve McPherson is a little late. 77 for New Marshall. The Techstar is 77, just a little bit late. New Marshall is our current high bidder at 77. 77 is our current high bid. Now we got Kelly Michaud at 85. Kelly Michaud at 85. Pulled that trigger just before the other two did. Got a 77, then an $85 bid. $85 is our current high bid with Kelly Michaud. Got to have a $10 increment in there. Now we got New Marshall at 101. New Marshall at 101 is our current high bid. New Marshall at 101. Looking for 111. Now we got Kelly Michaud at 125. Kelly Michaud at 125 is our current high bid. Steve McPherson is out. New Marshall is out. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Kelly Michaud at 125 is our current high bidder. High bidder at 125, looking for 135. 125 looking for 135, and we're going once at 125. Shannon McCord is out. Thank you, Shannon. Techstar is out. Like Kelly's going to walk away with this one. Going twice at 125. Kelly Michaud 125. Final call, folks. And we're sold to Kelly Michaud at 125. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. And thanks to everyone else for your bids. Let me move us on to the next item. Here's one. This one's got a bunch of BU rolls in it. It's got a bunch of BU. It's all BU, but two of them are mixed rolls. I think they're partial sets. I think that's what they were. I kind of looked through them real quick and I said, nah, whatever. But they're two rolls of BU Memorial Copper cents. But then there's a whole bunch of solid date BU rolls. 62, 63, 65, 68S, 5 rolls of 68S, and there's 71S, 72D, 59, 79, 81. Got a high bid now, Jim Fletcher at $41. Got a $41 bid with Jim Fletcher looking for 42. Got a $41 bid looking for 42 or 50. Steve Patat at $55. Thank you, sir. Steve Patat at $55 looking for 60. $55 bid now looking for 60. $55 bid from Steve Patat. And when Jeeping John comes in at 60, we've got a Jeeping John bid at $60. Jeeping John is currently our high bidder looking for 65. Steve Patat at 80. Steve Patet now at $80, looking for 85. Current bid of $80, looking for 85. Current high bid at $80 with Steve Patet. Now Shannon McCord at 105. And Steve Patet back at 125. Now we got a 125 bid with Steve Patet. Steve Patet at 125. Now Kelly Michaud at 135. 135 to Kelly Michaud. Kelly Michaud is currently our high bidder at 135, looking for 145. $135 bid is our current high bid. Now Steve Patet at 150. Steve Patet at 150 now looking for 160. 150 now at 160. Looking for 160. Steve Patet at 150. Shannon McCord is out. Steve Patet at 150. Let's start calling it down to Steve. Going once to Steve at 150. Jeeping John's out. Thank you, sir. Shannon's out. Thank you, sir. Going twice now. Steve Patet at 150. Kelly is out. Thank you. Going twice now. Steve Patet at 150. And we're sold to Steve Patet at 150. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, sir. Congratulations, and thank you to everyone else who bid. Moving us on, we've got a whole bunch of circulated wheat cent rolls. We start with a couple of rolls of 41. Got a roll of 42, 46, a few rolls of 44, and some 56s. Then we've got a number of rolls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 rolls. 13 rolls of circulated wheat cents are wrapped out of a bag that had a bunch of XFTU coins in it. There was some luster in those coins. Really nice ones, actually. Just all mixed stuff. Don't have any idea what dates were in them. We got Jim Fletcher starting us off at $51 on this box. It's got 22 rolls. And Shannon McCord at $77. Shannon McCord steps in at $77. Looking for an $82 bid. Got a $77 bid looking for $82. And New Marshall bids $100. New Marshall at $100 looking for $110 now. $100 bid looking for $110. $100 bid looking for $110. $100 now looking for $110. Got a New Marshall with a $100 bid. Let's go ahead and start counting it down. Marshall at $100. And Steve McPherson at $110. Steve McPherson now at $110 looking for $120. $110 bid looking for $120 now. Shannon is out. Thank you, sir. Steve McPherson at $110 looking for a $120 bid going once. Going once to Stephen McPherson at $110 looking for a $120. Looking for $120 now. Going twice. New Marshall says he's out. Thank you very much, sir. Looks like we're going to sell this one to Steve McPherson at $110. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Appreciate the bids. We have a total of 5 boxes remaining. 5 boxes remaining. Here's box 26. It's got 20 rolls in it. This one's all got uncirculated memorial cents. You got 5 rolls of 60p and 5 rolls of 61d. All of them come from the Vandiver estate. These coins are not the best coins. There's some light moisture damage in some of the rolls. There's 2 rolls of 69D, 2 rolls of 73p, 3 rolls of 73s, a 74s, 2 75ps, and a 76p. 75's got some nice double die to look for. 76 got a nice double die to look for. 73p has a nice double die to look for. 69s, or 69D, sorry, has a bunch of double dies and repunchment marks. So then we have all these 1961D rolls that probably came from the same source. Given that they probably came from the same source, if you find an RPM or a double die in one roll, you're probably going to find about the same thing in the other rolls. All 5 rolls are from about the same source. Kelly Michaud gives us a bid of $55 after Jim Fletcher gets us started at 1. Let me show his current bid of $55, looking for 60. And Jeeping John comes in at $60. I got a $60 bid looking for 65. $60 bid looking for 65. $60 to Jeeping John. Let's count it down. $60 bid looking for 65. And we're going once now to Jeeping John at $60. Kelly Michaud comes in at 70. Kelly Michaud at $70. Looking for 75. Got a $70 bid looking for 75. $70 bid from Kelly Michaud looking for 75. And Jeeping John hits the point, $75. $75 is our current high bid, looking for 80 now. The point is 75, looking for 80. We've got 75 looking for 80. And Kelly bids 80. Kelly with 80, looking for 85. Got an $80 bid looking for 85. I don't know if you guys know, up the 74 SBU roll, those typically sell for about $10. The Jeeping John is at $85 now. And then the 73S is like a $7 roll. Those last few years of the S Mint memorials, they didn't make a whole lot of them, so they're kind of hard to find. Jeeping John at $85, looking for 90. $85 current high bid, looking for 90. $85, we're going to start counting it down to Jeeping John. $85, we're looking for a $90 bid now. $90 bid from Kelly Michaud. Kelly Michaud at 90, looking for 95. Got a $90 bid for 95. $90 bid looking for 95. Now got a $95 bid from Jeeping John. Jeeping John is $95 looking for 100. Got a $95 bid now. 95 in looking for 100. And Kelly comes in with 100. $100 bid now looking for 110. 100 looking for 110. And Jeeping John is out. That was his limit. Kelly Michaud starts it off at $100. $100, count it down. Going once to Kelly Michaud at $100. Going twice, all in, all done. Final offer is above 100. We're sold to Kelly Michaud at $100. I appreciate it. Thank you, sir. On to the next item. 4 boxes left, folks. Here's box number 27. Box number 27 is all circulated wheat cents, except for the very last roll, which is a circulated memorial cent roll, 1959 Philadelphia. All the circulated wheat cent rolls, though, are nice ones, including a 1910 roll, a 1928 roll. You get 3 of the 1941 Philadelphia rolls. 41 Philadelphia is that year that's got 2 really nice double die obverses. You got 53 Philadelphia, 56 Philadelphia. Then you got S Mint rolls, or 41S, a 53S, and 3 1944S rolls. RPMs all over those things. Jim Fletcher, $19. $19 current bid. Got $1 a roll in this one now. Time Traveler's Coin Exchange bids $25. Got a $25 high bid right now. Looking for a $26 bid from Jim Fletcher. New Marshall bids $50. New Marshall at $50. Our current high bid looking for $55. Got a $50 bid looking for $55. And New Marshall. And Joe McBride comes in at $65. $65 our current high bid looking for $70. Got a $65 bid looking for $70. 65 is a point looking for 70 now. And Techstar comes in with an $80 bid. $80 to Techstar. $80 looking for 85. $80 now, looking for 85. Got an $80 bid looking for $85. Got an $80 bid in the house looking for 85. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Techstar at $80. Take somebody out of the woods. New Marshall comes in at $85. New Marshall at $85 steps out and says, it's mine. $85 is our current high bid looking for 90. And we've got Techstar at $90. $90 now looking for 95. Got a $90 bid now looking for 95. Techstar at $90 now looking at 95. Techstar, your $90 bid is high. Do you want to go 110? Because you got a $95 bid waiting. If you want to do the 110, I'll go ahead and knock you up to $110 and we'll have 110 as a high bid. New Marshall's at 95 currently, or Techstar at 110 if Techstar meant to do a $110 bid, and a $110 bid is where we sit. $110 now, New Marshall is out. $110 to Techstar. Techstar will take this one at $110 if nobody else wants it. We're going once to Techstar at $110. That'll be the final call on this one, folks. Count it quick. Going twice now. Techstar at $110 looking for $120. And $110 will buy this for Techstar. Thank you very much, sir. I appreciate it. And congratulations on your pick here. Move us on to the next lot. Lot 28. This one starts off with a whole mess of 2016 D shield scent rolls. Looks like there's, 3, 6, 9, 10, or 11 of them. And then we get into a bunch of the 61 Philadelphia and 60 Philadelphia BU scent rolls from the Vandiver estate. These are all from the ex-governor of Georgia, from 1959 to 1963. These coins actually belonged to the governor, and they have handwritten labels on them that the governor wrote himself. They're 1961 and 1960 Philadelphia Lincoln scent rolls, along with another half box of 2016 D. Start this one off for $1, folks. Who wants to start this at $1 and get it well below face value? Going to have like 8 people bid at once. $1, $2, $5. Steve Patat comes in at 10. Steve Patat at $10 is only $1 below face value. Steve Patat at $10 is the current high bid. Now Shannon McCord comes in at $44 and every buyer at $22. Shannon McCord at $44 has $2 a roll on this one. And New Marshall at $50. Shannon McCord at $44, now New Marshall at $50. Paul Hampton a little late at $45. New Marshall's $50 bid is our current high bid looking for $55. And a $50 bid looking for $55. Now Shannon McCord at $66. Shannon McCord at $66 is our current high bid. Shannon McCord at 66 looking for 72, sorry. 66 looking for 72. I did mess up. Because it should have been 71. And then Kelly Michaud comes in at $75 and puts it back on even numbers for me so it's easier to count. So I got a $75 bid looking for 80. Hello, Misplaced Jupiter Girl. Got a $75 bid now looking for 80. Man, is it raining outside? Wow. Shannon McCord at $100. Shannon McCord's $100 bid looking for 110 now. New Marshall's out. I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much. Hello, Wild Bill. I do have to announce to the people who are waiting for it that there will not be any row reveals sold this evening. I'm watching for other developments to happen. I'm trying to get some rolls and some other things out of here right now. Don't have time to concentrate on the reveals until later in the week, if I do them at all this week. So I will announce both by email and on Facebook when we will do our reveals. Go Wi-Fi. I'm in East Carolina as well. I'm in the Raleigh area. Kelly Michaud at $110 is our current high bid. Hello, Robert. Shannon McCord is out, so Kelly Michaud at $110. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Kelly Michaud at $110. Going once now to Kelly Michaud at $110. Now going twice, $110. And sold to Kelly Michaud for $110. Adam, the 59D will be tomorrow. The 59D roll will be tomorrow. I need to go ahead and make that schedule so that we'll know exactly where we're going with it. But it will be tomorrow. All right, next item. Next to the last. This box is almost full of Vandiver estate coins. The whole mess of 1961D, plus a few 60 Philadelphias, plus some mixed copper memorial cent rolls. These have got to be worth at least 50 cents a roll, right? There's 24 rolls in there. That's $12. Start us off at $12. Anybody start us at $12 to get this one moving? And Deanne comes in at $20. Deanne at $20. Now these estate coins were stored in some moisture, so some of the coins will be spotted. 61Ds and these 60Ps, some of these coins will have spots on them. I do not know what kind of varieties there could be in these. I don't know. Don't have any idea. Never looked through any of them. Deanne at $35 now is our current high bid, looking for $36. $35 looking for $36. $35 bid out there for the broken foot. And Eric Beyer will knock down a cripple for coins. Eric Beyer will knock down a cripple for coins, so you better watch out. $40 is a current high bid with Eric Beyer. Paul Hampton comes in just a second late at $40, and Deanne loses this one out at $35. So we've got a $40 bid now. $40 is our current high bid. Looking for a $45 bid. Somebody come knock the coin bully down. Beyer at $40. We can go ahead and start counting this one down to Eric at $40. $40 is our current high bid, looking for $45. Looking for $41, maybe $41. And New Marshall comes in at $41, then Guyver at $45. Guyver at $45 is our current high bid. And Eric Beyer at $50. Eric Beyer comes in at $50, comes in just before New Marshall can have a chance to hit the button. We got Eric Beyer at $50 as a current high bid, looking for $55. Got a $50 bid. Bottoms of my letters, the tops of my letters on my crawler are cut off. Darn it. There. That's better. All right, we got a $50 bid looking for $60. I know we got New Marshall in town now. He's bid $60. New Marshall at $60. New Marshall is our current high bidder. Wants to get at least one box tonight. Right? Got a $60 bid looking for $65. Got a $60 bid now looking for $65. And Eric is out. Go ahead and start counting it down to New Marshall at $60. Going once to New Marshall at $60. And twice now. Guyver at $65. Guyver picks it up at $65, and Coin Junkie follows very shortly thereafter. But Guyver's $65 bid is our current high bid. We're looking for $70. $65 bid looking for $70. New Marshall is out now. Guyver's at $65. Guyver at $65 looking for a $70 bid. $5 looking for $70. Let's go ahead and start counting it down to Guyver at $65. And once to Guyver at $65. We're on a final call now. Final call, Guyver at $65 looking for a $70 bid. And we're sold to Guyver at $65. I appreciate it, sir. Congratulations and thank you very much. Everyone else who bid, let's take a look at the last lot for the evening. Last lot for the evening is this box number 30. Got 21 rolls in it. I left this one to all memorials for people who would be interested in an all memorial box. Plenty of die variety dates here. Start this one off at $1. Start this at $1. Time Traveler's Coin Exchange comes in at $25, and Cent Hoarder gives us $1.99. Smash the like button, or Rono will get your cents. I appreciate it, Cent Hoarder. Thank you very much. Eric Beyer comes in with a bid of $52. $52 is our current high bid. Paul Hampton at $55. Paul Hampton at $55. Then outbids at $57. Then New Marshall at $63. New Marshall at $63 is our current high bid. All kinds of fun we're having here. New Marshall at 63 is our current high bid. Looking for 68. Got a $63 bid looking for 68. $68's the minimum increment to move this one up, and Coin Junkie does it. Looking for 73. 68 looking for 73. $73 bid will make this one yours. $73 bid. Gotta have a $73 bid, Steve. New Marshall is out. Coin Junkie's high bid now at 68, looking for a $73 bid. And let's start counting down to Coin Junkie at 68. Going once at 68 now. Going once at 68 too. Coin Junkie. Going twice now. All in, all done. Final call now. $68 to Coin Junkie, looking for 72. Or 73, sorry, 73. Doesn't matter. We're sold to Coin Junkie at 68. I appreciate it. Well, thanks, folks. It was a good auction. Got a bunch of rolls sold. I was going to tell you guys exactly how many rolls it was, and I don't remember exactly because I added it up earlier, and I've forgotten since then. I think I've slept since then. I'm not sure. You take a look here. Box list for the auction today. And I have everything all counted out by the box. Oof. Taking some time to load. Here we go. 600. 633 rolls. 633 rolls went by the wayside today. I appreciate it, folks. You guys have done a great job helping me clean out my office. We will probably have one more roll sale before summer, but it's not going to be in the next couple of weeks. We got to go back to doing some single coins. We're not going to be doing an auction this coming week that I can tell right now. Probably going to be taking the week off, but I may also do some reveals this coming week because we're not going to do any reveals this time. So there won't be any reveals tonight, but we may be doing reveals later on in the week or next Tuesday. I will send an email out to everyone letting you know when that reveal show comes. I appreciate it, Tim. Thank you for stopping by. Okay, Amber's still here. She made it through the whole auction. It doesn't, well, through the two sales that we've just recently had with a bunch of rolls, plus I sold a bunch of other rolls to another person, I think we're pretty much down to about 3/4 of the rolls I started with. But it's still a big mound. Got a bunch. Shannon, I appreciate it, sir. Thank you very much for coming by. And just a note to everyone, I will be sending out the invoices on these tonight. So if you can get that invoice paid sooner than later, I appreciate it, because I am not leaving the house. I will be scheduling pickup on all of the reveal coins. All the packages with reveal coins will be going out tomorrow. All of these packages will be going out tomorrow. We're going to have a truck to come get them all. I appreciate it, Bulldog. Thank you. Say hello to Vicky. Then order, I'll second that. All of our medical staff out there doing a great job trying to keep this thing down as much as possible. We know that we still have a peak to go through. Hopefully everyone can stay safe. We can prove it wrong. Techstar, appreciate it. Steve McPherson, Go Wi-Fi. Eric Beyer, you guys all have a great night. And I appreciate it. I'm going to go ahead and start sending these. Go ahead and start sending these invoices out so I can call it an earlier night and get some bedtime done tonight. I appreciate it, folks. Sissy, you stay safe out there on the road. Farm Dog, I appreciate it. Thank you. Kevin Speaks, you too. I'll talk to you folks later.